Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Laser Show. That's Joe.
What up?
Yeah, Joe's got sinus issues tonight.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Maybe I'm
everything,
dying.
like we was talking before the show, everything's been busy for both of us and
Oh,
stuff.
that it has, man. It has been very busy for me. I'm just kind of getting my feet on the ground and getting everything fixed with the new store. A lot of fires to put out.
Right, right. But we've been both doing a little bit of lasering, not much, but a
Yeah.
little bit and stuff. Hey, Dustin.
What up, Dust?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, we're still trying to catch up to Dustin's portrait that he
Yeah.
laser engraved on the glass and everything. We're working on it, but time has been rough. And like I showed Joe, what I did a couple of tests. Of course, I did my material test. But hey, Night Train, hey, Mike. Let's see, right there, that was lasered in. That's
Yeah.
Santiago Sorello. And of course, there's my material test right there. Then this gentleman right here, if you watch the TV show, reality show Joe Millionaire, this was Joe Millionaire. This is Stephen McBee from McBee Dynasty reality TV show that lives in the same town I do. So I had his picture. His picture was black and white to start out with. But what I liked about it is look at the details of the suit.
Yeah.
Jack. It lasered in good that way.
Yeah. I just
Can't
been
figure
messing
out
with the
tiles.
mirrors.
What are you having problems with tiles, Dustin?
Hell, that's about the only thing I can do right.
Tiles aren't that hard. I don't know what kind of
Yeah.
problem he's having
I wonder what's going on.
and stuff.
Maybe
Yeah.
he's got bad titanium. No. Can't get the mixture right. Huh. Like, what's it doing? Is it just not, it comes streaky?
Okay. That is the problem with titanium dioxide and black chalk paint both. With the roller too. Yeah, it does. And the roller will do that. The titanium dioxide, you're mixing it with alcohol, correct, Dustin? Wait for him to come back on that. Because I've already told Joe how to do that stuff with the titanium
Yeah.
is get an airbrush and spray it on there.
Hold that thought. I'll be right back.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Get an airbrush, do your mixture thin, put it to an airbrush and spray it on. Go back and forth, left to right, and it puts on a smooth coat on there. You don't get the streaks in it like we do using the sponge brushes or even the roller. So, yeah, I know it's hard to do, but once you get it down and getting going, it's not that hard. So, Joe's off running. He'll be back here in a second. What mixture? I mix 50-50 titanium dioxide with 50% alcohol, rubbing alcohol. And that's the mixture I use. For the tiles. Unless, of course, you're painting the tiles with Rust-Oleum paint, like this big tile was painted yellow with Rust-Oleum paint and then lasered engraved on. So it's thickish. Okay, thin it down. Thin it down. Thin it down with more alcohol. As long as you got some titanium in there, it'll burn it in it.
Yep.
You know,
I'm still using that mixture with the
glue.
school glue, Elmer school glue. It was like 1 part. Oh,
It
damn, I
was
don't
3
remember.
parts titanium, 3 parts glue, and 1 part water.
Or something, yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
Or maybe 3 parts water and 1 part glue, I think it was. And it works great. It's pain in the ass though. I don't like it.
I don't like the way I have to clean it. The glue and stuff. I mean, with the alcohol, it dries faster.
Yeah.
And it wipes right off.
Yep.
That's what I like about it.
So I'll be going to that method probably here soon.
Yeah.
I've got to mix. I've been, well, between work, but I've been trying to concentrate on the mirrors because I have an idea and it's going to be killer. But I'm running into issues with like the frames and stuff. I mean, I could put the mirrors in frames and they look great, but I want to get lights in them, right?
Right.
So I tried putting the LED strips like on the backing, or I even tried on the mirror, and it's too close to the mirror. You could actually see the lights in the mirror. So I don't like that. So I'm trying to, and I seen something, and I'm trying to find the right one of like a small shadow box where I can get the lights in there, still have a backing on it, and there's room and to
still
use
have
foil.
it attached to the picture frame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You can do that. I know DJ's been doing a lot of that with lights and stuff on there.
Yeah.
And you got the 10 watt, so you can cut pretty much. You can make your own box.
Oh yeah.
And it don't have to be very thick.
I just don't have time to be sitting there making, you know what I mean? Like like I said, the past couple of weeks have just been crazy for me with, taking over a new store and
right.
And it's just there's just dumpster fire after dumpster fire that I have to put out.
Right.
But like I said, it's starting to kind of the dust is starting to settle a little now, so I'm going to be getting back to like a regular schedule. I mean, I've been putting 12 14-hour days in for 2 weeks.
Right.
I mean, I haven't even been able to get on a game. It feels like
that's unusual for Joe.
Yeah, usually I'm on there at least 3 times a week.
Yeah. Yes. But work and then lasering and
got to pay the bills.
When is your next event that you're going to?
Next one is going to be, well, I got asked if I wanted to help Larry Eisler with Days of the Dead down in Chicago in May.
Uh-huh.
So I got to check work schedule. That's going to be awesome. Get down there, do some filming. And then we have Paranormal Rockdown coming up in July.
Right.
And then, oh my God. Then I believe we have something in September. I got to double check with that. And then I know we've got another one in Toledo, Ohio in November. I believe it's either October or November. So, I mean, there's a bunch.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I've got to get busy because the farmer's market is going to be opening up here this next month.
I know. I have not gotten in on that yet.
And it's every Saturday.
DJ's going to kick my ass.
Yeah. What's cool is I won't have to pay for a spot.
Why?
Because they've invited our food truck to be up at the farmer's market. And
there you
my
go.
products are going to be inside in the bus.
Yeah.
So
I got to look into that because, like right now, my schedule, I work every other Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
But on the ones that I'm not working, I need to have my ass at the farmer's market because it is literally like 3 blocks from my house.
Yeah.
And I got to try it, but I'm trying to perfect everything, and I'm driving myself crazy is what it is.
Well, that's why you need to talk to Night Train, Mike,
Yeah.
there. He's been doing real good on events here. He's already started his events.
Yeah.
And one thing, and like you probably already know, or if you don't, when you get your 10 by 10, right? Set a lot of tables up with everything on it.
Yeah.
Utilize whatever you got.
Yeah.
So.
What's up, Jay? Yeah, right.
We're both getting crazy, Jay.
Yeah. Yeah, it has been nuts. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, them guys, they probably think I forgot about them. I don't play video games with them anymore.
Oh
But
man.
that's all right. I'm off. I'm off Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah. But show them what you did with your picture frames that you laser
So this one,
and everything.
Shit, I'm just so you know, the edges of mirrors are sharp.
Yes.
God damn it. This one I did. I haven't obviously put it in a frame yet. This one I have in a frame. Oh, damn lights.
I know it.
Here we go.
That turned out really good.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm working with I've become popular. Well, I don't know about that. But like I said, now I'm trying to perfect the whole thing with the lights inside. I did do like a test with that one frame, and minus where you can see through the mirror, it looks pretty badass.
Right.
Looks pretty badass.
I do know if you make a box, you need to make it almost an inch behind the picture frame.
Yeah.
And put them lights back around there.
Yep.
And stuff. That's where you get a lot of it. I was cheap. I didn't make one. I bought one from Walmart. That happened to be a 12 by 12 that fit my mirror tiles.
Yeah.
And lasered the mirror tile and put the lights in it and had the USB cord plug in. And it turned out awesome.
Yeah. So that's my goal. I'm going to try to get that perfected and start pushing those out also. On top of, like Jay said, don't forget the candles. I'm not going to forget the candles. I got them.
Yeah.
Candle. You know what I haven't done in a while is coasters. I haven't done a coaster, and I don't remember the last time I lasered one, just because I've been focused on the mirrors, and I made an ass load of candles, which I got someone here in town that wants to buy some, so I got to get with them. So now, I mean, it's going good. I got my little thing that Bluetooths to my phone so it can scan cards and stuff like that. Got that all set up and ready to go. Like I said, the only thing I'm missing now is get my ass out there and do like the farmers market and stuff like that.
Get your name out there, get your products out there, right?
Yep.
Especially if you're there every other weekend.
Yeah.
Because your first weekend you're out there, everybody look at it real good. Once it's thinking about bite, you don't show up next weekend, they'll be waiting for you on that next one.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
There's a lot of that.
And I've been thinking about the whole TikTok shop thing. I got a few people that are relatively decent size. I don't know, are they TikTokers or influencers, whatever you want to call them, that are willing to show my stuff.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Good.
And the only thing is, TikTok is starting to turn into Facebook for me. I hate Facebook.
I do too.
I with a passion. And so I posted a little picture video thing, whatever, on TikTok months and months ago, right?
Right.
Did relatively well. So I sent so I reposted that, right?
Yeah.
Over the weekend, I believe it was, or in the beginning of the week. And they flagged it because of nudity and sexual content. So I appealed it and they overturned it, but it was like, really? Like, And I guess it was because I had lasered a silhouette of Bigfoot on a coaster, and I guess because I didn't put clothes on Bigfoot, they got me for nudity. Yeah.
Well, I guess you're going to have to laser Bodine.
I know, right? Like,
Yeah.
Jesus,
Put the bib overall shorts on it,
yeah,
and do it. But you see what Mike put on there, right?
yeah.
He took 3 Piles coasters to a club today for the workers and gave them all a card.
Hmm.
The 420 Easter coaster bunnies
Nice.
for the 420
Yeah,
and stuff and everything. He'll get a lot of orders out of it.
yeah.
That's something else you do and stuff. Your local bars, go in there and
Oh, that's not a
give
problem.
them something.
Give him my money and tell him to give me a Jack and Coke.
Yeah. After I give them something, say, you going to hang it on your wall?
And you know what? I actually did a Green Bay Packer wooden sign for them, and I gave it to the bar. They have it hanging up above the bar now.
Right.
So,
and yeah, Mike, it is low cost items. Give them away. You're not hurting your business.
well, and we now have because obviously you guys know that I use these little vape things all the time now. They just opened one up in my town. So, and they have other products there too. Let's just say that.
Right.
And I've been known to make ashtrays in certain shapes.
Yeah.
And out of resin and grinders. I can make grinders out of resin for tobacco use only. That is.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking about talking with them about maybe putting some of my stuff up there also. Because these guys are awesome. They love me. Like I've been there. Well, today was the second time I went there, and I went there a couple weeks ago, bought my wife and I a little vape thing. And I walked in there today, and of course just came from work, so I was dressed from work. And he's like, "Hey, what's going on? Hey, what was that flavor you and your wife were saying that you were looking for?" And I mean, so he remembered me, so I think I'm gonna work my way in there. Absolutely, Mike. Parsley, oregano.
Yeah. Any of the good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
But
so I'm gonna make some things and some mirrors. I guarantee they'll sell there. So
yep. Yeah, mirrors will. Especially if it's got something to do with 420 on there, it will.
Exactly.
And stuff. But yeah. But yeah, you look at all the businesses and everything you have in your town, your little businesses. I'm working on a design deal to put up here in our little coffee shop. That does real good business up in there. I'm surprised in the mornings what kind of business they do.
Yeah.
And stuff. But I'm going to take some coasters up there because you can sit inside there and drink coffee and eat your bagel, your muffin, whatever you're into.
Yeah.
And stuff. And make them some coasters and take them up there with their logo and everything on. And say, here you go. This is the kind of work I do. So,
yeah.
That'll work. But yeah, there's all kinds of businesses around.
Yeah.
Especially new ones that open up.
Oh,
they're wanting the community to come in. So if you belong to the community, live in that town, take some of your products up there. It'll get them more business in there. That's the way I look at it.
Oh yeah.
So,
which is going to just open me up to make more stuff that I don't have time to make. So, but yeah.
Yeah. Mike should send me a picture of the one he lasered of a train, the Detroit train. And he did it in chalk paint. And the full detail on it was absolutely incredible.
Wow.
It was an old train and stuff.
But well, see, and that's what I need to do with like old tractors and stuff, especially in my area. Because
yes,
I mean, it's a big case area, but still, I mean,
Well, look at all the Case tractors, the old models.
yeah.
Look at
Oh,
all
yeah.
the old Internationals,
Yep.
you know, and stuff. Farmalls, Massey's, John Deere, you name
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You laser it up there and put them in there. You'll have somebody buying that because somebody will buy it for dad or
Oh,
grandpa.
yeah.
It's a
Oh,
big
yeah.
farmer, to hang in his office or probably display out in his barn
Yep.
and stuff. So that's a good idea. That's a real good idea.
I just got to figure out how to do photos. I struggle with that. One of these days, you and I just have to get on a call
Yeah,
and you tell me what you want me to try to do it on, like wood or whatever,
right.
and we're just gonna go from there.
That's
And
what
I
we
don't
need
care
to
because I've
do.
got a shitload of this little 1/8 inch flimsy ass crap wood
Yeah.
that to practice on, but I cannot get it to like the settings. I can't get it to go right. So
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. We'll just once you get settled in on your job and everything and get a little bit of free time, we'll jump on here together in the
yeah.
test.
Like I
And
said, it should start for me this weekend.
okay.
Like with getting back to a normal schedule. Like I said, today, man, I was at 4:30, I was getting my stuff, like my stuff was being finished up, and everyone's like, Jesus, you're actually gonna get out of here on time. And I said, man, I can see my family in 2 weeks, basically. I said, yeah,
Mm,
I'm ducking out.
right. I don't blame you. But yeah, you took on a big job up there to get it straightened out
Yeah.
and everything. And
Well, and it was funny because I was promised that, oh man, it's just a turnkey store, man. It all runs itself. And then I got there and I was like, well, I mean, I've lost one person. I hired someone yesterday. I've may or may not have threatened a few people's jobs. Oh yeah. So it'll
hey,
get right.
that's what happens. It takes that way and everything, you know. But
I had to have the come to Jesus meeting with someone today.
oh,
Oh yeah, because well, and you know what? I'm a very laid back person.
uh-huh.
I'm easy to get along with. Just come to work on time, do your job, and man, we will have loads of fun and we will make all kinds of money. That's
Right.
pretty simple for me. And I told them all on day one, same thing, man. Look, I'm easy going. I'm laid back. I'm not a corporate person. I don't I don't follow the handbook whatsoever. And I said, but just don't make me be that guy. Well, today I had to let someone know that you guys are making me be that guy.
Hmm.
So, but yeah.
Right. Now we'll get back to the lasering part. You got 1/8 inch wood,
I got a whole
yeah,
shitload of it. Yep.
right? Okay. One thing I do want you to get, your wife may have it under the sink and may not, right?
Yeah.
Go to the grocery store and get you some borax.
Yeah. I don't have none of that shit.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, never seen it. I mean, I've probably seen it, but I've never really paid attention.
Borax tea mule.
Okay.
It's a laundry soap,
Oh, okay.
powdered soap. You put some in water and hot water, dissolve it, stir it,
Um,
and paint it on this wood. You see
okay.
how this one is brown?
Yeah.
If I would have done it on there, it would have been black.
Ah, okay.
It'll change the color of your wood a little bit,
Okay.
but it will laser in black.
All right.
So try that because
Well, I'm off
but
this weekend.
your
I may have to
10
do
watt, your 10 watt will probably do it in black. My 5 watt does it in brown
Yeah.
and stuff. So yeah, Mule Team Borax is what it's called.
Borax. Okay.
Yeah, it's in a white box, says Mule Team on it and
Okay.
everything. I mean, you put it under the kitchen sink because it's soap, but just take you couple big teaspoons and put in hot boiling water and stir it up.
Yeah.
Get your sponge brush and paint it on your wood and let
Hmm.
it dry.
Okay.
It'll discolor the wood a little bit, but when you laser it, you'll
It'll
be
be black.
shocked at the color.
Okay.
But your 10 watt will do a lot better job anyway.
So what is it? Just dry? I mean, it just dries out and
Yeah,
okay.
it dries out
All right.
and stuff. But because it's got the detergent mixture in it, when you laser on it, it turns everything black on there.
Okay. I will go get some Saturday.
Yeah, it's another thing to add to your arsenal with your titanium.
Yeah.
You know, now that's something I've never tried yet is mixing the mule team with titanium and alcohol.
I am not. Nope.
I mean, I don't know if it blow up on me or what,
That's what I'm saying. Nope. I'm not trying it.
but
I'm
yeah.
sure I will find a way to start a fire.
I was watching DJ the other day. He was making dice,
Oh, nice.
little bitty dice, lasering them out and snap them together
Oh, yeah.
and stuff. And I was like, now that's pretty cool, but that's
got-
little bitty.
I've got molds for like resin molds to make dice.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you still haven't lasered on your resin yet.
I have not. Where is that son of a bitch? I'm going to do it. Where the hell? Oh.
He's going, yeah, where's that skull? Right there.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me open up Lightburn.
Hey, does it have to have any material on it?
I don't know. We're about to find out. What should I put? Let's see.
I don't think it would work on tiles.
Oh, the borax.
Yeah, the
No, no.
borax wouldn't. It's mainly all I've ever heard it used for is wood. Dustin.
All right. What should
So-
I put on there?
Joe's been wondering. Well,
I-
Mike could probably answer this. He does 3D work
Yeah.
and stuff. Joe looked up about lasering on his skull that he does, right?
On resin. Yep.
On resin. And they said you can laser on it. Now, whether with it being gold, do you have to put anything on it to make it black? Or
I'm colorblind, so it's like a bluish tealish color. I think.
it looks gold to me.
Holy shit!
I'm
Yeah.
colorblind.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am. Ask the Army. They'll tell you after
Yeah.
I told them before they even started.
All right, let's do
Not sure. Vent it well, he said.
what?
Mike said, vent it well.
Oh shit!
Here goes the divorce papers are coming through. I can
Yeah.
see that coming. But what are you going to put on it?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a J, just to see how it goes. The only
Okay.
problem is it's going to be. Well, I guess I can find a spot on there.
You can find a spot.
Yeah. All right. Let's see, 1
Any
inch by 1
suggestion-
inch.
Hey, Mike, any suggestions on power and speed he should try?
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Damn.
Resin. Resin is a hard plastic, basically.
Yeah. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's gonna stink.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck it.
I would probably, with your 10 watt, go 3,000 at 60% power
You think that much?
and try it.
I would use acrylic settings for starter.
Okay, what's the acrylic settings?
Yeah, right. Like I don't even
I did
know.
real slow on my acrylic to cut the square hole in it.
Yeah.
Well, should you go at 600 at?
I was thinking 3,050.
Okay, try that.
All right, I can set it.
Here we go. Test on a resin product, a resin skull he's got. Mike did. Hey, Joe, can you hear me? Joe, he took his headset off. He's getting it set up, so we'll get him to change it. $2,300 at 44% for a 5 watt. That'd be a good starting point for a 10 watt, I'd say too. He's got his laser all over the other side of the room. He's supposed to be getting a camera set up in that. Now put your headset on. Okay.
Come on.
Mike said 2,300 at 44% power for a 5 watt.
What do we got?
Mike said 2,300 speed at 44% power for a 5 watt.
Ooh. All right, so we'll do 2,000.
I do 2,000 at 40% and see
Yeah.
what.
One pass. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
You can see through your cover if it's smoking real bad or anything, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the hell? Oh.
His neighbors are going, what the hell's he burning in there?
Oh.
Oh, about pulled his eardrum out.
I hate these new earbuds.
Uh-huh. We will see.
Experiment time. The only problem is like the skull that I have is not completely flat. So,
Yeah.
But at least we can see if it'll do something.
Right.
Make sure. Okay. Close that up because it's going to stink.
Yes, it is. And got your fan on, right?
Oh, the wife is going to kill
You got your
me.
fan on?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Wife is going to kill me.
Your neighbors are going to kill you.
Yeah, piss on them.
They're going to be smelling, going, what the hell's he burning in there?
Probably think I'm in there making meth or something.
Yeah. Cop comes knocking on your door. We got a report of meth lab.
Yep.
Yeah, you want to come back and see my laser?
I was going to say, yeah, you want to be my first customer?
Yeah. What's your badge number? And I'll laser it out on a piece of wood for you.
Yeah. What do we got? Okay. Well, here goes nothing.
Try that.
Ooh. Well, I don't see smoke.
You mean Cheech and Chong ain't in there talking?
It is sparking though. It actually
Oh.
looks kind of cool. Like it's not like just your typical blue dot. I mean, it's
Where's the fire extinguisher? It's called chuck it out the window.
yeah, pretty much.
Well, it's supposed to be a fireproof case you got, except for that little bitty hole.
I was
in
gonna
the
say,
bottom.
except for the hole in the bottom.
I still remember that. That was hilarious.
I still have that somewhere. I seen it the other day. I was like, oh look.
I'm surprised you haven't taped it back on there to close it up.
Nah. No, I mean it's literally everything's on top of it. So
Right.
yeah, I'm not seeing any smoke, so that's a good thing.
That's good.
I don't
Now,
know how
have
well
you-
it's gonna come out, but
I know you haven't been doing much with your lasering, but are you still working on your jigs?
I haven't even messed with them in a while.
Okay.
Well, I don't smell anything.
But look how far you came in the lasering world.
Oh
From
yeah, no
what?
shit. Like,
3 months ago?
well, yeah. I mean, well, when did I start doing this? Well, it was last year.
It was last year, but you and me got caught up about 3, maybe 4 months ago
4 months, yep.
and stuff, and said I had a laser and been doing it and stuff. And we talked and said, well, we ought to do a lasering show together.
There's flames. It looks cool as hell.
Yeah, but don't burn your lens up.
Oh, it's done.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see where the laser's hitting, and there's
Yeah.
like flame shooting off the back of it.
Oh, you had the air assist going, right?
No.
You should have had.
Yeah, well. All right, let's see how it came out.
Let's see how it turned out. Done a drum roll, please.
Oh, that's
Papa ain't here. Mike, I didn't see DJ this morning.
All right.
Okay.
Well.
What did? What did?
So I think it's possible.
It burn it.
Oh yeah. Where's me a rag?
See if it wipes off. May have to use alcohol.
Oh shit.
Oh, did it?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Got rubbing alcohol all over me now. That's always a plus.
It is.
Oh,
Alcohol does wonders, don't it?
holy shit.
Uh-oh.
Holy shit.
He discovered something new. The kid in the Christmas tree again. Oh, wow. How deep is it?
Not very, but you can see. I mean, you can actually see where it cut the J out. I don't know if you
really?
can.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You can kind
Yeah.
of see it,
Yeah.
but you can also tell where it was a different distance
Right.
because it's not as deep over here as
Right.
it is
Because
up here.
the laser head, and everything. Yeah. So now you got to make flat resin items.
Yep. And it looks really good when you throw some alcohol on there and it shines up.
Right.
Kind of reminds
Now
me of my boss's head.
What molds do you have for your resins that are flat?
I can actually make cutting boards out of resin. I can like ashtrays, like my 420 ashtray that I make.
Right.
That is in the shape of a leaf.
Yeah.
And obviously the inside is just flat.
There you go.
So I could put something in there. I have molds for coasters. I have molds for all kinds of shit. Ouija boards. Oh yeah, all kinds of stuff.
So now you can laser on that. So the flat items are going to be coming out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Like now I keep looking at this like,
Well, now that you got that as a test project. Right. He does. That's what she said.
Right?
Okay. Now that you did that on a test project, so you can do more stuff on it, right? You had your settings at what?
2,040%.
You might try 2,000 at 30% and see what it does. Find your sweet spot with lower power.
Yeah. Well, what I should do is just do Like just make a regular flat like coaster or something, and then just do a test on it.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah, that,
you
like
make
that.
the resin in different colors, so I don't know if that affects it any or not.
Well, and all it is clear resin, and then I added. I don't think did I add black to this? I did. So I added black. So if you can see the bottom, that would be the inside, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what I did was I used black resin, or I colored it black, and then I take mica powder. You can get it on Amazon, $15. You get like a whole set with 50 colors, and then what I do is I take a brush. I got a whole thing of paint brushes, small brushes, and I paint the inside of the mold with the mica powder.
Right.
And then when you pour your resin in there, and then it cures in a few days, when you take it out of the mold, that mica powder is now in the resin, like on the resin. Oh yeah, that
So
was that was
you
one of the
have
first things I
you
was doing.
have the mica powder.
Oh, I probably have about 75 different colors.
And you haven't tried lasering that yet? The powder?
Oh, just the powder?
Yes.
Uh-uh.
It lasers in color.
Well, no. I think what it did on this is I think what happens is I think what it did was it took that layer of mica powder off. Kind of like the mirror. You're taking that backing off,
Uh-huh.
and then whatever's underneath it is what you're getting. Like the mirror is obviously it's clear. On this, the inside of this is black. So I think if I was to laser this with just clear resin, I think
Uh-huh.
it wouldn't. I don't think it would show anything.
Right. But
So whatever your color, like you would have to. I think you would have to use like the mica powders, color your product, right? Like I did the skull, and then whatever the inside of the whatever the inside of or whatever's underneath the mica powder is what's going to show.
right.
Hey, look, I can
What
laser resin.
what they're showing you, you go on YouTube, there's all kinds of videos on lasering mica powder.
What? Oh yeah, lasering, huh?
Uh-huh.
Can you smell it? I don't know. My sinuses are all jacked up. No? Okay. Perfect.
But yeah, to give you an idea, let me pull this up and I'm going to stop it right.
Need to
in a
figure out
Oh,
rice.
I don't want
What are you
to
going to do
hear
with
it.
rice? You're going to laser rice?
Okay, here we go. I'm going to share a picture and show you what laser mica powder gives you.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
100-watt. Holy shit.
Yeah, but that's on those. You can do them with your 10 watt.
So they're not lasering the mica powder. It looks like they're lasering the design and then, well, I don't know.
What you need to do is get on YouTube and look up
Yeah.
some different things on this. Because I was thinking about getting some mica powder.
Oh god, man, go on Amazon. Dude. It's cheap as hell. You get a whole set, and it doesn't take a lot.
Really?
I mean, it's kind of like your titanium. Like you won't. I mean, I've had, and I got a set, right, and it comes with
Right.
little bags like this. I wish I had it close. I'd show you. And there's in that set, there's probably, oh god, there's maybe 100. So I'm probably over 100 then with different colors. And I mean,
Oh.
and it's everything, and it gives it like that little metallic-y look, And I mean, I love it on resin. I don't have one of my other ashtrays.
I mean,
I'd show you.
look at the look at some of the things you could do. They were doing that on wood.
Yeah.
There's a YouTube video out there where the guy painted the back of the glass with black Rust-Oleum,
Uh-huh.
then lasered his design in there, and then put mica powder in it
Yeah.
to give the lasering a different color. So,
But he put the mica powder in after he lasered his design.
well, I think I saw a video where they were lasering mica powder.
Let's see. Inquiring minds want to know.
That's all right. I may be wrong on that part.
Oh,
but
hey, let's see. Oh, you can tell what I've been looking up. Golf
Uh-oh.
swings.
how to swing? Oh,
Yeah, I did. I cannot play golf, but I actually did very
Oh.
well.
golf.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about something else.
Oh my.
Good thing the wife ain't in there now.
Oh, she'd probably laugh at me.
Makes me curious.
She'd come in there and kick me off the show.
All right.
Hi, Irene. We're just checking out stuff to laser. Me and Joe do laser stuff. Irene's from Japan, Spooky Paranormal.
What up,
podcast.
Irene?
Yeah, all the paranormal. But Irene, here's some of the stuff, photos. That's Santiago that I lasered. He's supposed to be sending me a picture of Julio, his character, and stuff so I can laser it. But yeah, everything. But we're checking on this mica powder.
Yeah.
There's a lot of it out there on YouTube.
Here you
Yeah.
go, Irene. I'll show you what I did. Ugh. Oh, now my hands are all
There's his-
crappy. That's the mirror that I did.
yeah.
Yep. And then, of course, got to have the Dark Realm
That's right.
mirror.
And find Dark Realm TV on the Roku device and on Fire Stick.
Color engraving. Steve makes, yeah, there's ways to do it. So I'm gonna have to do color filling laser engraving with mica powder coating paint. Laser hack. I'm not seeing where anyone's actually lasering the mica powder itself.
Okay.
Oh, Irene likes the mirror. Thanks. But they are putting the mica powder on it after they do it.
Oh, okay.
So interesting.
It is an interesting process because
Yeah.
I do know that it adds a lot of color.
Well, and what I want to do, and I've been, again, more ideas, more projects, less time. I want to start doing like engraving, and then why not coat it with like a clear coat of resin? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've been I was thinking about that also, like doing some stuff. Obviously you're not going to do it on a mirror and all that kind of stuff, but like the wood.
Well,
For
your
sure.
resin, you would put it on there like an epoxy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. To make it a clear, shiny, smooth surface.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'll
that
tell
would-
you what, if I
that
can
preserve
ever,
a lot of stuff that you make.
yeah, if I ever get back to living in a bigger place, I have got so many ideas when it comes to resin. I don't have the space for it. Need someone to engrave our nameplate on the front of our house. I can do that.
Send it to us,
Yeah.
Irene, either Joe or me, either one,
Yeah.
and we'll see what we can do. Then we'll have to see what it costs to ship it to Japan.
No shit.
Yeah.
I'll just take it out there myself. I guarantee you ever get me back to Japan, I'll never come home. I promise you. I love Japan.
Hey,
Love it.
she would take you around to all the paranormal places
Hell
over
yeah.
there. Suicide Forest, all that.
You know what I want? You know the first thing I would do if I ever went back to Japan?
What's that?
and you're not going to know what I'm talking about. Irene will. I would go find the biggest plate of yakisoba and I would eat the hell out of that.
That don't even sound good.
It is the man that I lived on that stuff for 4 years. It is the best. The best. I actually make it, but obviously it's not.
Americans are moving to Japan.
Oh yeah. Dude, Japan is awesome. I loved it there. Loved it. Well, my
The
kids
kids
know
know
what
what
you
you're
were
talking
talking about. Yeah, I love yakisoba. Love it.
But yeah, Joe and me got together several months ago and everything when he found out, when I found out he had a laser and I was doing laser when they were on a show with us. And we got to talking and decided to do this laser show. Since then, Joe has come a long ways in making stuff and everything. We're always showing what, give him ideas to make.
Yep.
Hang in there. It gets worse. Oh, let's see. Yeah, get that coffee down.
I don't know if I can do it. Let's see.
But yeah, we do all that. The tiles, that 4 tile one, I got to get it out to the kids, but that's a pain to hold up. Let's see what else. Oh, Irene, one of the podcasters on Dark Realm TV,
Yep.
Animal.
Let's see if I can do this.
And then the log cabin.
That's cool. I like that.
That is all laser engraved. I want to do that one on a picture frame.
Yeah.
I think that will turn out awesome.
That would be really cool on a mirror too.
Yeah. So, yeah,
That
we
would be
do it.
really cool on a mirror. There is.
Well, you send us the Japanese lettering that you want on there, and we can take that and put it in our program and design it. So
There's
yeah.
a link. That's the link to my Facebook page for my stuff. You can actually see some of the stuff I do on there. I haven't updated it with the mirrors and stuff yet, but hell, I don't even think I have the tiles on there.
You're right.
Or I might. I don't know.
But yeah, I do a lot of dog tags, tiles, some mirrors, some glass, some
Yeah.
wood, puzzles,
Yeah, I haven't messed with that yet.
cutting boards.
If you want to catch cardboard on fire, ask me how. I know.
Yeah, he knows now.
Yep.
Yeah. When you buy a knockoff laser
Yeah.
engraver. See, Irene, if you would have started watching the first month of our
Man.
shows, Joe was ready to throw that laser out the window.
Yep.
He could do everything but laser on ceramic, plates, tiles,
Yeah.
everything. I mean, he did cups, he did coasters.
And now I can do tiles.
Yes. He found out his 5-watt laser was a 2.5-watt laser.
Yeah, there you go. That was a plate that I did.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Send a friend request to Irene, Joe, and stuff. She's already on mine and everything.
I thought I had her as a friend. Let me
But-
go see.
Irene, just send me a picture of what you want done on it, and we'll see what we can do and what you want it made out of. I can even make it on a piece of old barn wood.
We are friends, Irene, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
But the old barn wood works out pretty good because there's a sample done up. That's done on old barn wood. You know. There's big.
I like that one. That
fishes,
one's cool too.
And then no talking before coffee. That's a rule around this house.
I got to make one actually for my friend that says "Live, Laugh, Toaster Bath."
There you go.
Yeah, she wants that.
And
I
then-
guarantee if I make that, she's gonna flip out, especially like on a mirror that lights up.
Right. And there's a big old buck.
Yeah. I don't know if I can. Let me see here.
So we do all kinds of things and everything. Just let's see. I'm looking for everything I got down here.
I've got a lot of stuff downstairs.
Oh, that's way with me. I got stuff everywhere, but where I want it.
Yeah, exactly.
But he does the 4-inch tiles, so do I. But I also laser engrave 13-inch tiles.
Yeah.
So this is for our food truck. But yeah, we have all kinds of stuff going. But yeah, you can have a lot of fun with a 5-watt laser or a 10-watt laser.
Oh yeah.
10
Yeah.
watt is a step up, but it's a little faster. The 5 watts are slow, but the
There you go.
detail work they do is compared to all the other big ones.
There you go.
I even laser
There you go,
engrave on
Carl.
scratch paper.
There's something for you to look at.
Oh, okay. Put that up. Yeah, the dark realm he made with the light in the background.
Yep. That was
Yeah.
just a test, but yeah.
Right. That is awesome.
I'm working on it. It's gonna come through for me.
This was starting a one on lasering paper,
Yep.
but I didn't like the way it turned out. So I stopped it in the process.
Yeah.
But that's just on regular scratch paper. That I've had a lot of fun with. And that's
Yeah,
what,
I'm not even gonna attempt that. Not anytime soon.
right. But that's what got Joe interested and got to go is when I made the Dark Realm TV on scratch paper. and
Oh,
put a
yeah.
light behind it. And
Yep.
then I made one on a picture frame, a small one. And that got him into picture frames. He went out the next day and bought
I
some.
did.
And from then, we've been doing every little thing we can. We tried different things. I've lasered on a banana on here. I've lasered on cookies. He was going to bring popcorn and laser
Yeah.
a popcorn kernel. So, but
And
I
then
don't
we
know
found
how.
out. And then we found out tonight you can actually laser resin.
Yeah.
So
And Dustin was talking about lasering rice. You know how
Yeah.
small rice is?
I know.
I don't know if my little laser will go that little.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is, but I don't know if it'd be readable.
I'll try.
Oh, I will too.
I'm gonna laser a hot dog and just blow it up.
We're gonna. Well, that's something next week we will try. We're
A
gonna
hot
get
dog?
2 hot dogs, right? Or I will, and I'm gonna laser cut 1 hot dog right across it,
Ugh.
representing the skin on your finger. Right. The next one, I'm going to put a wooden skewer in it to represent the bone
And go right through it.
and go right through it across it. For these people out there that thinks they're going to get a tattoo by laser engraving, and there
Yes.
are TikTok and YouTube videos of
Yes, there
idiots
is.
doing it.
Trust me, it's piqued my interest a couple times.
Oh,
I-
yeah, a couple of times. We go back through the shows. I bet I can count 15 times you've said that.
Mhm.
Now, your 2.5 watt, maybe. But I've seen what a 5 watt can do.
Yeah.
And your 10 watt can do 10 or double that.
I just don't think I can sit through a material test.
No. I couldn't sit through the first 2 seconds of that laser hitting me.
Well, see, and I like to do stupid stuff like that. Like I don't mind pain, but seeing, I don't know. Like,
That stupid stuff would take you to the hospital.
well, yeah.
And then you got to explain.
Just
"Oh,
like,
I
just like
decided
I
to
want to,
laser
just
my
like
arm."
I want to do a video or maybe even a live, like a Facebook live. But I want to do one of those. What's those like little machines you hook yourself up to that's supposed to simulate like labor pains?
Oh, yeah.
I want to do that.
Okay. Hey, why, if you're going to do that, why not you just get a laser or, yeah, not a laser, but yeah, it is a laser. The shock thing.
Oh, tasers?
Yeah, taser.
I've done that.
Oh, you've done that?
Yeah. I've been tased. Yeah.
Are you trying to take over the Jackass movie show, which is what you're trying to do?
But I would do it. It would be entertaining.
Oh, yeah, it would be.
Hopefully
Take
Jay's not watching this and listening because he'll make sure it happens.
Yeah.
But I would
I'll
do
tell
it.
him at the next big Paracon.
We'll do it at Paranormal Rockdown.
Paranormal Lockdown. Joe wants to go in labor. Somebody get that laser or that labor machine out and hook him up.
Oh, well, you know what? I want to see.
Oh, there you go. Mike says he has a TENS unit. It's great for electric shock treatments.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Laura said she'd be laughing her ass off. Uh-oh. We have a new YouTube that's going to come out.
I want to do it. All right, here we go.
He's
Labor-
actually going to do it on X. So.
There we go. Labor simulator machine for men. Oh, that doesn't look that bad.
Oh, he don't know what labor is.
No, I do not.
He's going to find out.
Oh, you fool.
Does it tell you where you got to hook it up to?
No.
You don't want to know.
Why? Where's it going?
And labor goes.
Where did the baby come out?
From the stork.
Yeah, right.
All right, hold on.
It's going to go to the closest place you got where a baby comes out.
Oh no, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Here we go. Dual channel 10s EMS. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted. Or is it? I'm on Amazon right now looking, and they're not expensive.
Oh my God. He's going to order tonight. This comes in, your wife's going to
Whoa.
go, what?
I want to see this one.
3D scientific birthing simulator. No, we don't want that. This is like a baby coming out of a plastic hoo-ha.
Yeah. Joe
Yeah, no, we
can't
don't want
handle
that.
it, Laura says.
Oh, probably not. I mean, I've got a pretty high tolerance for pain, but you ain't putting these little sticky pads on my no-nos. I don't like that. Hold on. What's
Hey,
a
have you ever had kidney stones?
Nuh-uh.
You're close to having labor.
Oof. Oof. Well, see, I
Something
just have
the size of a marble comes out of a hole that ain't that damn big.
size of a marble.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yes.
Okay, how come? All right, so I looked up this labor simulator machine for men,
Right.
and all that's coming up is like these TENS unit, like the muscle stimulator machines. I mean, is that all it is?
Basically.
Ever
Laura
had your
goes, you ever
appendix?
had your appendix explode?
Nope,
I did.
About the appendix.
I have not had that happen.
Yep.
You go.
It's again close to having labor. You're exactly right. Doubled over. Oh.
It goes up your back. And
Yep.
everything.
Oh, all right. I'm getting kind of mad because I can't find these machines.
Go to Google and say, how do men find out what labor pain is? And see what it brings up.
Well, and that's where I was first, and I
Pain
Good.
insinuation.
and then it.
Well, you can get a TENS unit and hook it down there and turn it on. And
Not
I
put,
bet you-
no, we're not putting anything on the no-nos.
that's where. Well, how you gonna know what labor feels like?
I'll put it on my stomach. Pull your
No.
bottom lip over your head.
He won't know what pain is.
Pull
What
your
is the-
bottom lip
Oh, here we
over your
go.
head and
Here we
get it
go.
out there.
Google. What is the closest pain to labor? Let's see what they say. Passing a kidney stone. Okay.
Thank you.
Those hurt like hell.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Pee can hurt
What is
so
the
bad.
Yeah.
best?
A
Here we
little
go.
pea.
A little bit.
A little pea size stone.
Yeah, but those are all like sharp and jagged and
Yeah.
ugh.
Well, it represents what a woman feels when it's stretching and trying to go through those hips and
That's why women say, "Get away from me, you fucking asshole! You did this to me."
oh yeah. That's what they say.
You know what I said when my first child was born? And I didn't mean this in a bad way, but the nurses looked at me like I was gonna die. You know, my wife is doing her thing, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, sitting there coaching her on, don't drink a lot of soda. Yeah, you know what? I hear that. And I used to drink a lot of soda, so I've never had one, knock on wood. But when my first child was born, obviously she was in pain, but she was doing very well. And the nurse asked her, "Well, do you want anything for the pain?" And my wife looked at me like she was asking my opinion.
Right.
And this is where it goes south. I looked right at her and I said, "No, you don't need drugs. You're doing really well."
That would kill you.
Right? Yeah.
An epidural is a woman's best friend.
Right. I had to turn away for that because I don't like needles. Like I can get tattoos all day long,
Right.
but is someone gonna like give me a shot or no. I don't like needles.
Now, when she was giving birth, did she hold on to your hand?
Yeah.
Did it feel like you didn't have a hand left?
Kinda.
Yeah. It's amazing what little bitty women can do is grab a hold and squeeze and feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's breaking every bone in your hand.
Laura asked, "Did she cut you off the neck?" No, I wasn't in trouble. Because I didn't mean it in a bad way. I was just kind of meaning like you're doing a great job. When my second kid was born, I kept my mouth shut.
Yeah.
I didn't
And
say
she
nothing.
went, "Give me the shot."
I looked at, hey, if you want it, take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just here. I'm just here for the ride.
Oh,
And
God.
surprising that the dumb shit that comes out of my mouth that I'm still married.
Yeah. But
I can't find this machine. Someone's got to find this machine for me, please.
just get a TENS unit and hook it up.
Oh, yeah, but those aren't that bad, are they?
Huh?
I don't-
Electric shock.
Well, yeah, I had one of those for my knee.
Not like that.
Oh, Laura said, "No, why do you have one
Laura's
of that?
got one you can use.
Why do you have one of those, Laura?"
I got one.
Tammy's got one for her back.
Oh, not the labor simulator.
No, the TENS
Oh,
unit.
that's what I was talking about. I was like, "Oh my god, the hell you guys got that stuff for?"
Yeah, Laura's got one for her back too. They use a lot of TENS units in the back.
Okay.
You can turn a TENS unit up and you'll feel your muscles just start going
Well,
like crazy.
I had that when I had my knee surgery. They
Uh-huh.
gave me one of them, and I didn't like it. It was not comfortable. And then, like when I had like physical therapy, like they would, hook me up to that, and it would like pulse, like certain times. And we had a bet that I couldn't turn it up really high,
Mhm.
so that I had her do it.
Hey, you want labor pains? I'll tell you exactly how to get it.
Get pregnant.
Nope.
No,
You'd be the
Nope.
richest man in the world.
I'd
You
be
go
rich
out-
as hell.
You go out in the country and find a farmer that's got cattle
Okay.
that's got electric fence.
Oh, I've touched those before.
No, piss on it.
Oh no, I'm good. No,
You don't want to feel what a baby feels like?
no. Lucky I'm not a male seahorse. What the hell? Why? Why? What's up with a male seahorse? Let's Google.
Male seahorse gives birth.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Male seahorse, female too.
Dustin has one implanted in his back.
A seahorse? Oh, a
Tinge
TransUnit. Okay.
seahorse.
I'm like, whoa.
Joe's going to look this up and go, when I get reincarnated, I'm going to come back as a male seahorse.
Right? No. Only male on Earth that gives birth. Huh. Well, if they can do it, I can do it. I can handle the pain, maybe.
They can do it. I can do that.
Yeah, but they have little bitty seahorses that come out.
Well, yeah.
You're lucky to give birth to a 10 or 12 pounder.
No. Huh.
My
Interesting.
first boy was 10.5 pounds.
Oh, see, both my kids were preemies.
She
They were
was
small.
ready. She was ready to kill me.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. I was
Cool.
in the service and came home and everything. And that weekend, and she walked in with this bundle and set it on my lap. And I opened it up and I went, oh my God.
Right?
I opened it up and I looked up at her and her mom goes, if you'd been there, she was going to kill you.
Oh, no shit.
I went, how big? And she goes, 10.5 pounds. And I went, oh shit.
No, I tell you what, I made the mistake of looking. Mm. Mm-mm.
You want to know what it feels like?
Oh.
Put it this way. They said at one point I turned gray. And I've got a pretty strong stomach, but I was not supposed to see what I saw. No. Like everyone's like, oh, it's childbirth. It's beautiful. Bullshit. That, bro, no. I mean, I walked because I think I had to go to the bathroom or something. So I walked past her and stupid me looked. And I was like, oh. And
And she's sitting there going, oh.
yeah, the head was coming through. And
And then I know what you probably thought. It'll never snap back to the same way before.
I was not going to say that. Oh, no. I learned my lesson with the stupid, you don't need drugs comment.
Yeah.
I was not going there.
Oh, you didn't say put a couple extra stitches in?
I was thinking it, but I didn't say it. Because, not everybody gets my humor. I mean, my wife, she's been around me long enough, so she knows that I just say dumb shit. So, but yeah, no. And then my second child, she had a C-section. And you should never, ever, ever look over the curtain. Mm-mm. I was sitting there and I was holding her hand. They had the little curtain up, the little barrier. And I don't know what possessed me, but I went. And I think she held me up. Because, no. Be lucky you're not around me, bro. I can answer questions before you ask.
I could see Joe looking around the corner and went, oh, shit. That movie
no.
Alien
I
come
mean,
back to mind.
all I got to say was she was cut open and they were pulling a baby out. And I was like, huh? No. And I mean,
watch the movie Alien where the alien comes out of the stomach.
Yeah, little fucking mouth come out. No. Yeah, no, that was not that is something you were not meant to see.
No.
And like I said, even working law enforcement, and I've seen some pretty gruesome shit. They ain't nothing like that. I mean, I've seen decapitated bodies and I'm like, okay. But like when it's your wife, you know what I mean? Or like someone, your family, and you look and you're just like, ugh, no,
well,
that
was
was
like, I was a first responder on a fire department down in a little town we lived in before and everything. Seen a lot of stuff, right? But we went out on a call. We got an emergency call and headed out there at very high speed because the call came in, child ran over by lawnmower.
Oh, hell no. Nope.
So we get out there. Here's this little
Mm-mm.
3-year-old boy,
No.
right? Sitting on the ground, just laughing and smiling. And we ran up there, and of course he don't have nothing from his knees down.
Ah.
So we called Life Flight in. We're getting everything. We're keeping him so he don't go into shock. All this and that. What happened was Grandma should have been slapped. Grandma let him ride on the back of the lawnmower, and he fell out, and she backed up.
Oh.
So you know what was worse was my job after Life Flight got there. While they were coming in, I had to go all over this yard and look for parts of his
Oh,
leg
hell no. Nope.
and put them in a bag.
Oop.
We held our shit together until he got off in that helicopter. We drove back to town and we all went to the bar.
I watch what happens when someone goes into a wood chipper.
Yep. I've seen what happens when a guy falls into a big round hay baler.
What happens?
It ain't pretty. We'll put it that way.
Oh.
One that's squashed by dump truck.
Yep. Squashed by a dump truck.
And that's what
Ugh.
we're in.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, all kinds of stuff like that. But I know what you mean in law enforcement and the first responders in these small communities that go through all this stuff. I mean,
See, that's my weakness, man, when it's like children and stuff. Like I was actually I was 2 weeks away from taking my final for EMT. And it's really weird. Like, they had like a squad out here and I was going to do it. I don't know why, but I wanted to do it. And I was two weeks away and I bailed out of it. Cause then I got to thinking, I live in a small town and, going to an accident that is like a friend of mine or my friend's family. And I was just like, you know what? No, I don't want to have to go through that. So
I
didn't do it.
There's a lot of that goes on. That's why I give a lot of respect to first responders,
Yeah.
police department, fire department, EMTs, paramedics. Their job, you see it all.
Yep.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah.
And there's some people that's made for it and other people that's not.
Yeah.
I made it 2 years on that volunteer fire department and I was burnt out.
Yeah.
I mean, too much stuff going on.
Yep. My grandmother did that for years. She actually went to an accident that was my cousin,
Oh, really?
where a van rolled over on her, killed her, stuff. But it is what it is. I don't know how we went from laser engraving to gruesome shit.
I don't either. Well, you can find gruesome and fearless stuff on Dark Realm TV.
Yeah,
On the
exactly.
Roku and Fire Stick. We always got to do that and everything.
Oh, your father was FBI. Nice.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's cool as shit.
But back to lasering, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that we do.
Hey, I wonder what happens if you laser engrave a bugle.
Oh, a chip, a bugle. It'll burn. It'll laser engrave.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
I wouldn't put it up over 15% power.
Oh, really?
But yeah,
What else can we laser engrave?
I mean, you can laser engrave on just about any
Hey,
surface.
I wonder if you can laser engrave a cosmic brownie.
I don't know.
I don't know now. I'm
Hey.
just being silly.
I got one. I ought to turn my laser on. This one ought to be fun. Just a
Uh-oh.
second. I'll get it out of here. A giant M&M.
There you go.
I know it'll laser.
Oh, I'm sure it'll probably melt it.
No, it's got that hard coating on it. So I bet it don't.
Wait, ever had something rather large, like 10 foot tall, run behind you live on fit? No. I have not.
Have you, Laura?
I was gonna say, yeah, where's this one going? Interesting,
That's somebody that needs to be on the show.
right? You did, huh? Huh. Interesting.
Where at and when?
Yeah, right. What happened? Can we laser it? Oh.
No.
Hmm.
Two weeks ago, it's on her page.
Really? Oh, you got me curious.
11 p.m. at night. In town or out in the country? And don't tell me in your house.
Yeah, where was this? What happened? Just the other night, I called them, got an EVP that said we're coming after a what? Suburb? Where at? Oh my goodness.
Wow. You looking up on Laura's page?
Yeah, I'm looking.
You find it, pull it up. South Roxana, Illinois.
I'm from Illinois. Where's Roxana? Where's that?
She got the short version. $30 north of St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
You're up there by yeah, damn it.
Yeah, send me the video. I'd be
Send a
kinda-
video to Joe, and if you don't mind, we may show it. I know it has nothing to do with lasering, but it's an interesting topic.
Yeah.
That could be interesting for Dark Realm TV. Just sent. So check your Facebook. And she sent you an enhanced steel shot too.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Is it a picture you can laser engrave?
I'm trying to see if I can decipher what that is. Interesting. So am I looking at like the long look like Slender Man type of thing? What is that? Oh, my phone's blowing up. Oh, there we go.
It's a long leg dude. Is that what you see?
Yeah. Interesting.
He is even bigger than her RV.
Yeah.
Oh, she's had alien issues.
Hmm. I like alien stuff. It's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not so like the video you oh shit, never mind. How did I miss that?
Oh shit!
What the Oh,
Oh God, you playing your game again? This is what he sounds like when he's playing his game on Twitch.
what in the hillbilly hell is that? Hold on, Carl. I'm gonna send you this, or can I just share it?
Share it.
Can I just share it?
Yeah.
Okay.
A Nordic alien is what she's calling it.
Well, that's a something. No, hell no. I don't. Okay, hold on.
They reach a good 10 feet tall.
Man, that's like some Slender Man shit. And I watched this video like 8 times and didn't even see that. Because you'll see it actually run across. All right.
Okay.
So hold on, let me get.
It was 2 feet behind her.
Oh yeah, no, it's close to the camera.
Really?
Oh, I couldn't tell you what it is, man. Seriously. Hold on. Do. Yeah, right. Now, did you see that when it happened?
Said a guy did. Her buddy did.
Yeah, I'm just curious because like she doesn't really react to it. Like me, I would have probably peed a little.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead and play it.
Oh, I guess I'm waiting for you to hit play. I guess I got to do it, huh?
Yeah.
So like you'll hear her start talking, but watch almost like in the middle to the left. Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Like right here.
Oh shit. Yeah. What the hell? Stop that when it gets in that where you see the legs. Right. Look at that.
So like right here is
Yeah.
where it's at. All right, I gotta try to get a better. I
It's
missed
so
that.
fast.
Yeah.
That is walking very fast.
Come on, you stupid. So like right here.
Yeah. He's in stride.
Yeah.
And I'm looking to see if there's something
There we go.
there. The thing has got a 6-foot stride, is what I'm trying to figure out here.
Hmm.
There was an F-16 chasing it. That is freaky. Yeah, you have to send me that on Facebook. She sent more images. Man, you can see,
Hmm.
and it's nobody in front of her shining a light with somebody walking in front of that light because it's
Yeah.
not bright back there. Look at that.
I would say move.
What I'm curious is, you see where the light shines on the wall back there?
Yeah.
I wonder how tall that light spot is. That's what I was trying to figure out to get a rough estimate of how tall this thing is.
I didn't even think about doing it this way.
And it should be coming in.
Right there it is, right here.
Yeah.
I can kind of see the blurriness of it.
Right.
There we go. There's a good one.
Yeah.
So, okay. So whatever this is right here, I can't really tell what that is,
Right.
but obviously it is, like, you can see that it's actually blocking that out. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's like it's
It's a
standing
hose.
on it.
It's a hose.
What's a hose?
What you're pointing at.
Oh, going
It's
across the
what
ground
Laura.
here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was this in your backyard, Laura? Look at the
That's a good
right
one.
there's a good example of two legs going up to the crotch area. Okay. She's going to show a daytime view of that same spot she's sending you, Joe.
Okay. Yeah, whatever it is, it's definitely hauling ass because
Yeah.
okay.
That is freaky. Okay, I'll remove it. We'll wait until she sends you something else. I know we're getting off the topic of the
I
lady.
know,
show,
like
but hey, we go with our people in the chat room.
yeah,
We listen to them.
interesting. There you go.
It is.
I mean, that's not a daytime shot, but what I think is interesting, and I'll show you when you pull it up. See, you can tell I've been doing this paranormal shit way too long.
Uh-huh.
So right here, you can see the light actually reflecting off of it, or not reflecting, but you know what I mean? So you
Mhm.
can see that there's light hitting. So there's an object there,
Yeah.
right? That the light is hitting, and the camera's not moving enough to move around something to make it look like it ran by, you know?
Right.
So yeah, interesting.
But look how long them legs are.
Yeah, I think I'm about this tall.
Well, I'm 6'3", and my legs
Shit,
ain't even close to that tall.
Shit, I'm like 5'3",
Oh,
5'5" on a good day. I'm like a little hobbit.
That is, you know what that looks like? You know those clowns at carnivals and stuff? It's on stilts. Oh shit!
There we go.
What's that?
What is this right here?
Did you do that, or did she send that to you?
She sent that to me.
Oh wow!
So it looks like she enhanced it somehow.
Yeah, she lightened it up to bring out the dark area.
But I don't know what this is right here.
Right. To
But
compare.
but that's interesting. Like, huh.
Well, even if that's the backyard and that's a 6-foot fence. Okay.
I'm just flipping through pictures here. Ah, what happened? Oh.
That is
Huh.
trippy. That is trippy.
Huh.
Huh.
You got me stumped.
After seeing that, I'd have to be out there every night with a camera set up.
Hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Looking around with some X-Files shit right there.
She's had aliens cut her off too when I talk about certain subjects.
What? How are they doing that? Oh, here's a daytime shot she was talking about. Okay, sorry.
Okay. That's a daytime shot of where you took that nighttime picture of?
So my guess is it ran across this way.
Yeah.
Or maybe ran this way. No, 'cause
But
there's
in
the
that night
glass.
shot, you don't even see those tables.
Yeah,
You don't see that canopy.
that's not a good one. Let's try that. That's not a good one.
That one. See, I don't see nothing there. unless that's on the side of the house.
Yeah.
And then that light spot over there is where those tables were at.
That's what I'm wondering if like over here is where the tables are.
Yeah.
What is that in your yard? Are those headstones? Don't they look like headstones?
They do.
Yeah.
Go tell me, she lives next to a cemetery?
Right? I used to. I used to have one in my backyard.
Oh, the opposite side of that where the camera is facing the tables are behind me.
Oh, cat boxes. Okay. For the
For the
garden.
garden.
Ah, okay. All right. So the daytime photo is just flipped around. Okay, makes sense.
So it went against the house.
So it started over here and went this way.
Right.
Okay. And you were probably over here filming this way. Okay.
That's weird.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Damn. I sent another image where grays were on the. Oh.
Oh, here we go.
Gotta find some more pictures. Where are we at? I'm not seeing them. Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
Okay, so I can see somewhat of a head right here.
Yeah. I can
And
see
then-
something.
Looks like maybe an arm right here. A little silhouette.
Yeah.
That sure as hell ain't no 10 feet tall. Or is that standing on the ground?
Oh, the
disc
disc up in the upper right where the
Up
arrow's
here.
at. Yeah.
I'd say move your ass out of Illinois. No, that is on the shade. Okay. So that's definitely not 10 feet tall. I mean, it's not something I'd want to run into, but
No.
that's like some predator shit right there.
You got a lot of activity over there where you live at. It's a tall gray. Oh, I can see it.
I'm a
Pretty
short
good.
gray.
I can see the legs. I can
Yeah,
see
you
the
can
face.
see legs right here.
Yeah.
Looks like an eye right here.
Yeah.
2 eyes.
Yeah.
The disc I really can't make out. I mean, it just kind of looks like a. I mean, I can definitely see something right here.
Wait until you see the next one. What's the next one?
Goodness. What in the hell?
What the
What is
hell
that?
is that?
I don't know.
That's with a blur.
Yeah, I don't really know what I'm looking. Almost looks like a Doppler radar.
Yeah, it does.
There's a nader coming. Oh.
Radiation, gray, little grays. Oh.
Oh, they got little me-sized grays.
Oh. They got Joe size.
They got Joe size. That's a fun size.
Oh.
Interesting.
Must be the kids' home.
Very interesting, actually.
Yeah, it is. Thanks, Laura, for all that.
Yeah. That, you know what? I'm going to send that video to some people if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious. Oh, what the hell is this?
Laura, you need to send that to Kat Hobson. Send that video of the tall, dark, slender man walking across.
Yeah.
Next one is called a tallow, a white hybrid.
Oh, what?
Laura, send it to Kat Hops. She does Fake Magazine. It's on Dark Realm TV. And she's a big one into the aliens. Okay.
Yeah,
Joe,
definitely.
send that one to me and I'll get it to Kat.
The video.
Yeah.
Ah,
That is interesting as all get out. Laura, if you ever get a real good, clear picture of one, send it to Joe or send it to me,
yeah.
and we'll try to laser it. Oh, okay, Laura. Have you been on, Laura? Have you been on any of our shows on Paranormal Pride or Paranormal Nation Radio, on Paranormal Experience or Fake Magazine?
Little bit.
Hey, get back.
Get in here. Little bit.
So,
Get in here.
no, you haven't. But you live north of St. Louis, so you live up there. Oh, what's that? Damn. Denise and Ron Pridemore go up there north of St. Louis to a haunted house. Up there.
I don't know. I don't know Southern Illinois very well. I know Northern Illinois because that's where
Right.
I'm from. But
McPike Mansion.
oh, okay. 30 minutes north of Scott Air Force Base. Okay,
Okay.
I know where that's at.
Right. Right. Yes,
Okay.
sir. She knows. Yeah, Laura knows. You're 5
Okay.
minutes from it.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Denise and Ron are tour guides at the McPike Mansion over there. And so
Interesting.
She does the Paranormal Pride show.
No.
So,
Yeah, very interesting. Oh, look. Dark Realm TV advertisements. Weird. Yeah. Ugh. I'll tell you what, that video will be enough for me. No.
oh, I'd love it.
No. You know what? Like, for years,
She's got
you know,
markings and implants too.
ooh, that's some crazy shit right there. See, like I always, you know, I grew up very skeptical about everything, right? Then as I got older, like very old, like me, I started to kind of have that open mind about the whole alien thing. Like there's
Mhm.
just way, you know, and then it was like to think that we're like the only life forms, you know what I mean? Like that's just so naive, right? But I don't think like, you know, what would you do if like one day, like what's that movie with Will Smith, Independence Day, right?
Yeah.
And you come out of your house and you're like, oh shit.
Uh-huh.
Like, what are you gonna do?
I know.
Later.
It would surprise a lot of people.
Oh,
A
100%.
lot of people would be going, oh, wow. A lot of people would be going, oh, shit.
Laura says it's going to happen soon. You know what? I think so. But you know what's see, we're going to get into a topic, man. We ain't got time for.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think that would be interesting.
Right.
You know, I've got all kinds of theories on stuff like, you know, how come we don't go to the moon anymore? Dude, I will jump down the rabbit hole with the best of them.
Right.
So
Laura will have to get with you sometime on one of the shows
yeah, definitely.
and everything.
Who says we
Who
don't?
says we don't?
Good point. You
Good
know,
point.
I always wondered about that. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, you definitely need to watch for Carl's shows and stuff that he's got going on.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because, I mean, I do the Paranormal Nation Radio. I produce Paranormal Pride show. I produce Paranormal Experience with Kat Hobson. And I produce Fake Magazine Radio with Kat Hobson and stuff. So, yeah, anytime, Laura, check us out. Contact us. anything on that.
Yeah, definitely.
But folks, it's been fantastic talking in the chat room tonight
Oh yeah.
and everything. I know Joe's tired. He's
Oh,
had a
I'm ready for
long
bed.
week and he's still got to go to work tomorrow
Yeah. Yep. I do.
and everything. So always check us out. Okay, Laura. But always check us out here on Thursday night for the laser show. Like next week,
We're gonna laser hot dogs.
we're going to laser hot dogs and show you some different things and probably show you some other projects that we got going on.
Hopefully by then I'll have the mirror done with the lights. So
Right. And I'll do some of the borax lasering on wood and show you results from
oh
that.
I'll have that done by then because I'm
Okay.
going Saturday
Well,
morning to buy some.
We can compare in the settings and everything.
Yeah.
So, okay, everybody, have a good evening, and we'll see you next Thursday night here on the Laser Show. Have a great evening.
Night, guys.